Nina Drama has a big problem. Nina Drama wants Sean Strickland to breed her with his patriotic seed dispensing ultimate fighting cack, but he refuses to. Why? Well, here's a hint.
I'm gonna tread lightly when I say this, but like I thought you were, when I first met you, I thought you were a dumb little whore.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna tread lightly when I say this because the first time I met Nina, she's, hey Sean, her are all out, and I was like, oh, this girl's a dumb woman, and then I got to know Nina.
It's marketing. It's for the viewership.
But let's back up, because first we need to prove that Nina really does want Sean Strickland to both penetrate and impregnate, because these two will claim that nothing is going on here. Listen to this BS.
Men and women can't be friends.
No, that's true. But here's the thing, dude. It's so funny because I put that. Everyone's like, well, you and Nina. Me and Nina don't hang out, you guys. She has a boyfriend. I don't want to hang out with her.
We all hang out as a group.
Lies! Goddamn lies. I can prove that Nina wants more than friendship with Sean Strickland. All we have to do is go back to the video where Sean trains Nina how to fight.
Ow, Sean, my leg!
What is this? Do you see how her reaction is to turn all the way around and bend over at the waist, offering up a pair of high mileage holes to Mr. Strickland? This is an act of temptation. And this is an act of submission. She wants to be dominated by the UFC brute. She wants to be breeded. Listen, I know this move all too well. This is how women pick up fallen change in front of me. I'm not falling for it, ladies. And if you think I'm reading too much into this, just imagine you stubbed your toe on a coffee table. What do? You just grab the injured foot, maybe hop around on the other leg while cursing the heavens. What you don't do is turn around 180 degrees to the table and bend over at the waist. How unnatural is that? It is so obvious that the entire purpose of this move was to tempt Sean, was to turn him on. I just wish there was at least one female rat in my sewer that could confirm my suspicions here. Ladies, you know what she's up to. Anyways, let's examine this further. This pose exposes two of the female creature's orifices. The top one, this one is referred to by medical professionals around the globe as the bungus. It's the entrance point that gay men conduct the vast majority of their activities. Now, 1 inch below the bungus is what gynecologists refer to as Satan's hallway. Now, this is the entrance point that Nina would prefer Sean use so she could have his baby. Now, if this pose does not drive my point home to you, look what she does next. She drops down into doggy position. Do you believe me now? Was all of this necessary? Remember, she has turned around all the way from Sean. Does all of this seem like a natural reaction to hurting your shin? Is this what you see in UFC fights? When someone gets their kick checked? If you don't see what's going on here, you're retarded. And I simply can't help you. Listen, I don't know if you've seen my video about Nina and Merab training together, but this stuff never happened. In fact, it was the complete opposite, because she's repulsed by Merab, but she wants Sean to breed her. All right, so now we have proven with 100% accuracy that Nina Drama wants Sean Strickland to impregnate her. Problem is, Strickland does not feel the same way about her. In fact, you can watch Strickland brutally reject her. Check this out.
A little bit too close here. I got it. There we
Alright,
go.
well, you have to be in frame still, Sean. You have to still be in frame.
But then I like to, I want to be like
How
involved.
could you man spread?
But like, here's the thing, dude. Like,
That's too far.
too far. Why don't you just, how about now?
Did you catch all that? I bet you didn't. I caught it, and I'm going to break it down for you using the most advanced video technology available to mankind. Watch this and be amazed.
A little bit too close here. I got it. There we go.
All right, so right off the bat, Sean says, this chair is too close to you, Nina, and pulls it away. Pulls it away from her. Now, Nina, being so desperate for his seed. Watch what she does. It's embarrassing. Watch it.
Alright, well, you have to be in frame still, Sean. You have to still be in.
She pulls the chair back. I'm embarrassed for her. Being rejected on camera for hundreds of thousands of people to see. Potentially millions. And she just couldn't let go. She couldn't let him pull his seat away a few inches. She had to pull him back in. Oh, but she says, oh, you have to be in frame. Move the tripod back 2 inches, he'll be in frame. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Look, she's grabbing that chair and yanking it back. Watch it again.
I got it. There we
Alright,
go.
well, you have to be in frame still, Sean. You have to still be in frame.
But look, she pulls it back. She gives her BS excuse that you have to be in frame, and he doesn't care. He does not want to be close to her. Watch this.
Then I like to, you know.
And then he pulls it away. He pulls it away again. I don't care if I'm not in frame. You're disgusting and I want nothing to do with you, whore. Dumb whore. These are his words. I'm not disparaging women here, all right? His words. Dumb whore. But there's more. There's something that happened in this clip that I guarantee you missed. I guarantee you that you missed this. Everybody missed this. Don't feel bad. It's not just that you're a mongoloid. Everybody missed it except for me. I'm the only one with this technology.
How could you manspread?
Well, here's the thing, dude.
That's too far.
Too far. Why don't you
Did you catch that? No, you didn't. I caught it. Let me show you what's up. So, after this exchange, okay, Sean pulling the chair away, her pulling it back, and then him pulling it away again, it has completely shattered her confidence, her entire worldview. Oh, I'm Nina Drama. Everybody wants me. I'm so hot. That's her worldview. That's her belief. And Sean Strickland destroyed it. I can prove it. Watch this. This is what you missed. Let's back up 5 seconds here.
Well, here's the thing, dude.
That's too far.
Watch right there.
Too far. Why don't
Did you see that? Did you see that? Let's back it up one more time. And this time I'll use the hand of truth to point it out to you. Okay, watch. Watch the hand.
Well, here's the thing, dude.
Watch what happens.
Too far.
Too far. Why don't you just...
Did you
How about that?
catch that? She pulled up her jeans to cover her belly. She all of a sudden became self-conscious about this outfit that she thought she looked so hot in. She thought she looked so hot in this outfit, but after getting rejected twice by him pulling the chair away twice, she felt fat. And you know what? She is fat. And I can prove it using the most advanced video technology available to mankind. Watch this.
Manspread.
Right there. Right there. Look at this. Look at this blubber spilling out over the waistband of her jeans. Look at that. Disgusting. Disgusting. The ego on her to think that she should be in front of a camera. That she should be a media personality when she is this disgustingly obese. When she is a fat pig, she thinks she can be out here interviewing famous people. When she should be on some fat farm, running around chasing donkeys, not being fed calories. Anyways, so she gets self-conscious about this blubber spilling out over her pants. And after Sean Strickland brutally rejects her, she has to cover it up because her worldview is destroyed. Just watch.
Well, here's the thing,
Watch.
dude.
That's too far.
Too
Well,
far.
let me pull it
Why
up.
don't you just-
He's not feeling it.
How about now?
He's not feeling it. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. And then you missed another thing that happened right after. You missed it. She did something called self-soothing. Some people do this by crossing their arms and kind of hugging themselves. So subconsciously, not on purpose. But she's not doing that. She's doing something else that suits her. And that's rub a black cock. All right? To her, that is just the most comfortable thing that she has done a million times in her life. So after all this rejection and feeling fat, she's doing some self-soothing. Subconsciously, she's not doing this on purpose, but it's happening right here. Let's back up a few frames. So this is right after she pulls up the fat, and look what she does next.
You just... How about now?
Right there.
Trying to make it look good.
Yeah, let's rub that BBC
I
a
feel
little
like I'm
bit.
in a...
Let's rub that BBC. That's self-soothing. It's self-soothing. You know, you kind of feel bad for her. She was brutally rejected. She was made to feel like the fat, disgusting pig that she is. So she had to soothe herself with a big old juicy BBC. I guess big BBC is redundant. Anyway, that is not the point. The point is that Nina wants Sean Strickland badly, but he wants nothing to do with her. But it gets worse. If you thought this rejection was bad enough, it is nothing. It is nothing compared to what happens in this next clip. You won't believe what you're about to see. Watch this.
I can't consider myself a man without a f***ing kid, just how it goes.
Like,
you're not a woman, like, you're not, like, you know, until you have a kid, like, you're just a f***ing girl, and, like, and it's a damn shame, and I don't like to admit it, because I always say man up, and it's like...
Oh my God, he just told her to her face that she is not a woman. Wow. He just told a 35-year-old woman that she is not a woman because she doesn't have kids. Yikes. Now let's break down this clip. You can actually watch her soul die when he says that. Now I want to preface this by saying throughout this video, she's extremely talkative. She talks over him. Before he can finish a sentence, she jumps in. But when he makes this comment, observe the silence on her part. Observe her demeanor.
I can't consider myself a man without a f***ing kid, just how it goes.
like,
you're
Right
not
here.
a woman, like, you're not, like, you know, until you have a kid, like, you're just a f***ing girl, and, like,
Bonk.
and it's a damn shame.
You're not a woman. Look, you can see it in her eyes, and then she drops her head. First, you can see it in the eyes when he says, "You're not a woman."
I consider myself a man
Watch,
without
watch.
a f***ing kid, just how it goes.
like,
You're not a woman, like, you're not, like, you know, until you have a kid, like, you're just a f***ing girl, and, like, and it's
Oh
a
my
damn
God, she
shame,
just
and I
went
don't
to
like
her
admit it,
notes.
because I always say man
She just
up.
went to her notes.
And it's like one of the...
She had nothing to say. You're not a woman. Wow. Wow. To have the man you want more than anything say that you are not a woman. Yikes. And yes, I know Nina Drama's boyfriend is on the set watching this all. I get that. Which makes this so much worse for that poor cuck. Anyway, let's move on. Watch this.
Like, in my opinion, like, real true success is being a father.
So Sean Strickland says real success is being a father. And once he expresses his deep desire to have children, Nina spends the rest of this interview trying to qualify herself as the woman that he should breed with his seed. How does she do this? Well, first, she tries to sell her physical attributes. It's pretty embarrassing.
I completely understand where you're coming from because, for instance, like I modeled for so many years. I modeled for almost 12 years. I was a fashion model, all the top agencies.
I know,
I've
I
seen.
see.
Just so you know, I was a model. It was for 12 years. It was a very long time of being a model. I'm a supermodel. Not Walmart catalogs, the top agencies. I'm really beautiful. I have good genetics. Please marry me. Give me your seed. I'm a top model. I was a top model. Pathetic. But that would be fine if it worked. But listen to Sean's response to this. Oh my God.
I see the Twitter pic. Sometimes you post a Twitter pic. I'm like,
Those are more like selfies.
I'm
Those
like,
aren't.
no, like when you do the throwback, sometimes you post them. Like, damn, who the is that girl? That's not the girl
I
that
don't know
was
her
shooting
anymore.
with.
Oof. She tries to say, oh my God, I'm a hot supermodel. And he says, yeah, when you post your supermodel pics, I'm like, who the hell is that? That's not the girl I hang out with. Damn, dude. Ouch. Ouch. This is not going well. Listen to this again.
I see the Twitter pic. Sometimes you post a Twitter pic. I'm like,
Those are more like selfies.
I'm
Those
like,
aren't.
no, like when you do the throwback, sometimes you post them. Like, damn, who the is that girl? That's not the girl
I
that
don't know
was
her
shooting
anymore.
with.
Oh, he just called her old, ugly, fat, and an over-the-hill, unrecognizable shell of her former model self. So when that bragging didn't work, she switched to a different spin on her modeling career. Watch this.
But like you are exposed to an industry. You're like, I was never a part of the dark side of the industry, which is why I worked my ass off to get to the career that I had
Yeah,
because
you guys, Nina walks the line, you guys. There ain't no skeletons in her closet.
no, I really don't have any skeletons in my closet.
Yeah, sure. So she pivoted from, I'm a hot supermodel too. Okay, I might be hideous now, but at least during my modeling career, I didn't suck off Hugh Hefner. Speaking of Hugh, listen to this.
And it's like even when I did Playboy, that was through my agency, and that was like a decision we all made. It wasn't like, you know, I was at the mansion and I did things with Hugh Hefner. Had nothing. He was like older. He was sick. This was all. It wasn't like what it used to be. And the whole mansion thing and the parties and all of that, it was very like new age, high fashion, through an agency, done in a very, very professional way.
Right. Now this is wild, because earlier in this interview, Sean Strickland was talking about the importance of good old-fashioned American family values. And here she is trying to qualify herself, saying, hey, look how classy and conservative I was during that Playboy shoot. What? So you took off all your clothes in front of strangers, spread your legs, spread eagle, as wide as they could go, to have some stranger take pictures of your satanic slit to print in a magazine and go online for the entire world to see. But girl, you did it classy. You were real professional about it. You are the exact conservative, traditional wife Sean Strickland is talking about having a kid with. Way to sell it. Good God, this woman is delusional. What matters is what you did. You stripped naked for the world to see. It doesn't matter how professional you were during the process or behind the scenes. You think Sean Strickland wants to have a baby so that when that baby is in school, his friends can go look at pictures of his mother's holes. Come to school with the magazine. Hey, isn't this your mom? Ha 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 ha. That's what Sean Strickland wants, right? That's why he's wearing this American pride shirt with a good old-fashioned American couple, right? Because he wants to have a baby with a Playboy model who is now over the hill and obese. Keep dreaming, retard. Now listen, this is not the first video I've done about Nina drama. The last one I did was about her brutally rejecting poor Marab. And you can watch that right here. You really can't miss this one. This one is chock full of cringe, baby.